Stellaris 3.9 open beta stream, we are going to be looking at some more new features for the plantoids. And so if you're here this evening, welcome. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this new update as much as I am. We've been looking at 3.9 features for the past 2 weeks. Last week we looked at the machines and necromancy and turning pops into, or purging pops into zombie cyborgs. And this week, actually on Monday, we went ahead and started with this plantoid species, and then we decided to run it back today. And so I had to I looked at a planet feature here that really caught my attention. And so this is my home planet, Gaia, and we have the Invasive Xenoflura for our plantoid species. And so this was pretty sweet. I'm like, cool, we get more food, we get more immigration pool, we get an increased society research bonus as well. And so awesome, this works out. Now we're gonna go to another planet, and this is when I was like, yo, I like this a lot. The overwhelming invasive Xenoflura. And so yeah, we looked at this last week, and we're gonna be tinkering with this a little bit more today. There's something else that I want to look at as well, and that is going to be let's go to our star bases here, the Starseed Gardens. And so a vacuum garden for our starbase full of plants genetically enhanced to attract spaceborne fauna. And so yeah, this pretty much just brings the Tin Yankee near these bases. They pick up the food, they spread it to other planets, and it said earlier that there was a beam that you could point to a planet to kind of direct the species to go there. And so I'm curious to see what that is all about. But outside of that, guys, welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. We got some awesome things going on here at the Alpha and Delete headquarters. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming and taking part in the Montu Plays Timeline Stellaris series. All right, and so I'll be sure to post that tomorrow on the YouTube community page. Check it out. It is going to be some sweet fun. And I hope that you know what, we can bring some role playing here. Oh, sorry, I'm going off my screen here. I hope that we can make some noise here. And so yeah, I'm going to catch up with the chat really quick. Dishwasher says, just wanted to say I have working a bit and to wish you luck with the war. I don't think I'm at war right now, but in the future I will take that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see right now. Oh man, well yeah, get some rest, guys. Thanks for stopping by either way. Let's get this thing started. And so from where I left off at, it looked like, let's look at our traits here. For our governing ethics, we're going with fanatic, egalitarian, and we're going with pacifist. Now for my civics, we're going catalytic processing, and oh, here we go. So we're going crazy with the food right now. I see. And so that explains why I have so many agricultural districts here. We also started with, and this is what I wanted to look at before, a new origin, the fruitful partnership. And so this says that the verdant civilization has developed a unique synergy with spaceborne fauna. Now, by offering their fruits to these creatures, they entice the seed dispersers to aid their colonization efforts. Now, the effects of this origin are that space fauna disperse seed pods throughout the galaxy. All right, and now you can go ahead and hover over like certain things like this. Here, can I make this work? Oh, nope. Can I get there? I can't look at it, but I was trying to look at the details for the seed pods. Next up, you get an available starbase building, which we looked at a moment ago, the Starseed Gardens. And then we get a available bombardment stance, seed bombing. Now, our home system, we're going to have a Tin Yankee in a neighboring system right next to us. And so if we go here to our map, here is my home planet. And something kind of interesting happened. And so where the Tin Yankee spawned at is here. And I have this system restricted so that we do not risk sending my ships in it, at least right now, until we get them a little bit stronger. But yeah, we have this mysterious fleet here. They're an automated fleet, but I'm not sure what this is all about. We don't know who this is. I don't even know if it's an empire. It appears to be just some random group of ships there. And so that's a little mysterious, but yeah, the Tin Yankee started in this system, and we have not been in it for much longer, or we haven't been around it much longer. Now, here are some of them now, or these are space whale crews. But yeah, they go around, they fly around, and they spread seeds all across the galaxy. And so let's go ahead and get this game started here. We already have our buildings being built on our planets, and so they've been managed, at least for now. Looks like we've colonized a new world. This is Septorium. Interesting. And so I'm pretty sure this planet may be... I'm not sure what we're going to do with this world just yet. But for starters, let's go ahead and look at our neighboring empires. And on our right, we have a rivaling hive mind. And they're snails. And apparently they're rivaling both sides of their borders. And so we're going to leave them alone for now. It looks like I do have an envoy available. Now, I was trying to make friends at first. Let's see what their opinion of us is. Negative 269. And so I'm going to go ahead and build a... Actually, I already have a envoy spying on them. These guys over here appear to be a little bit more friendlier. Now, their economy is weaker than ours. They're at war with someone else. I'm not sure. It's another empire that we have no intelligence on just yet. This appears to be a... Oh, this is a exploring empire. Their fleet power is inferior compared to ours. We have an embassy with them, and so here soon we should be finding out who the big bad overlord is. But meanwhile, back over here on the left side of the galaxy, a survey has just been completed. We now have a moon bump archaeological dig site within our borders. And so guys, let's take a look at another cool feature here that we saw last week, our species. And so these are plants. They are our... I'm not really going too heavy on the role playing here, but yeah, pretty much they're just our plantoid species with the new portrait. We also gave them the invasive species trait that increases habitability by 5% for each negative trait selected, and pop growth speed is increased. Oh, and look at this. These guys are proposing secret fealty to us. We're just going to say okay, and we have a research agreement here. Nice. All right, and so yeah, just looking around at my other planets, 2 of them have the invasive Xenoflura. One has it a little bit more than the other. And our 3rd planet, I'm curious to see what happens if we can get some seeds onto this planet. And so let's crank the speed up a little bit in the game. Let's see what we just constructed here. All right, it looks like we got a few shipyards. We're a tad bit over our naval cap, and so I'm going to see about... Oh my goodness, I have all of these... All of my bases have all Starseed Gardens on it. I don't know if that's necessary right there. But we're going to go ahead and research destroyers next. And I'm looking around here. I'm trying to see what's going on in the galaxy. I'm building all this military fleet power right now, and I have no targets. These guys have a challenging encryption, probably because they're a hive mind species. But yeah, they don't know that we're spying on them. And our relationship appears to be getting a little bit better, but... Oh, nope, never mind, I spoke too soon. All right, we'll leave them be. Meanwhile, over here, we have an empire that has pledged secret fealty to me, and I'm going to see if they can give us some information. Special project. And so I'm going to ask for communications and a active sensor link. And in return, I have a lot of energy credits. And so how about... There you go, my friend. 500 energy credits. Take them, let them be yours. Now here we have a high energy dimension, and it says the dimensional portal on Asperium leads to a dimension of pure energy. Oh, now a small amount of which can be siphoned through the portal for our own use. The procedures used to handle this discrete packets of energy also have potential use as a weapon system. Now this gives us a ton of engineering research. It gives us the option to research and progress on plasma throwers. And now dimensional portal researchers will also produce energy. Nice. Very nice. And so let me grab my scientists here. I want to make sure we're keeping them moving. And oh my goodness, we have a... Oh no, we have a spiritualist empire at our borders. And so I'm going to say, hey, we greet you in peace. We have a slaving deposit and a honor-bound warrior empire. I'm gonna say, hey, what's up, everyone? This looks like a federation, though. And oh, they might be the empire that the other empires are at war with. And so they close... Actually, I don't know if they... Did they close their borders to us? They did not close their borders to us. Wonderful. They're a little suspicious of us right now, but in most cases, aliens usually are of each other. But none of that can be... that can be repaired by sending an envoy to increase relations. And so... Oh, that's probably how I figured out who these guys are over here. Interesting. And so I'm going to go over here and see if we can make a trade deal with these guys as well. I want more information on the oh, they say no. They say you're not getting anything from us. Copy that, kitty cats. Well then, see you later. We're going to go over on the other side of the galaxy. I want to see what's going on over here. What's all the chit chat and the war? What's going on over here? And so I see this is their overlord. Huh. Okay. They're all the way over here. And I wonder if I could declare war to... Oh, we could form an allegiance war. This could make things very fun. But I don't think I can cross their borders. Let's see. These guys have... Oh yeah, they're our rivals. And so they've closed their borders to us. Well then. I feel like the sooner I can learn about these guys, the sooner we can prepare to attack them. But yeah, outside of that, I guess we're going to go ahead and start expanding our borders up here towards the top. Now that we have this empire near us, I don't know how they are going to feel when our borders begin to draw closer. We'll go ahead and automate one construction ship. The other I'm using to construct in this area next. And we have an encounter in garden. What's this? And so in my home system, apparently we have an encounter. Let's see. We're trying to improve relations right now and spying. Actually, we're trying to improve relations with both empires at my borders here. These guys, it doesn't really seem to be working as fast as I would like for it to. And so instead, I think I'm going to replace and have them spy instead of improving relations. And so there it is. We have our spy network back in this challenging encrypted empire. It's kind of hard to find their secrets, but we will find them. Meanwhile, over here at our traditions, we have started our second tradition already, and we're on prosperity. We've already completed expansion earlier, and I noticed that my resources were starting to run a little dry, and so I decided, you know what, let's go down prosperity a little bit, help those resources start to climb back up a little bit. And next up, we're gonna go with, wait, we got two options here. Actually, I think I might want to go with the... Let me see how many city districts or housing I have available on my planets, because we're using the here. I'm going to show you guys what I'm kind of looking at right now. Where are you at? What am I thinking of? Oh, here it is, Argarian Idle. And so a simple and peaceful life can be the most rewarding. This Argarian society has to a large extent managed to avoid large-scale urbanization. Now, the effects of this says that generator, mining, and agriculture districts provide one more housing, and city districts provide one less housing. So then why would I go for that? Every 4 agricultural districts will grant us 1 building slot, and farmers also produce 2 amenities. And so, yeah, kind of nice to have farmers there, but, or for that, but yeah. And so, yeah, I guess we wouldn't need this then, because city districts provide more housing, but we do have a few city districts, so it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I think administrative operations would help us out a little bit better right now. This gives us a building upkeep modifier and a district upkeep, decreasing both of those by 10%. And so back over here at I can't even say it now. Septorium, there we go. This was a world we just colonized, and if I hope this is not the kleptomaniac rats. It's the ruined world, and so an entire planet covered in vast structures. This fallen megapolis surely has secrets to be unearthed. Nice. And so, yo, my naval cap is a little high right now. I'm kind of looking around the galaxy for empires to maybe expand our gardens to. I really want to try this seed bombardment stance. And so here in a moment, we may be getting our fleets here up and ready to go, get our naval cap on track right now, because we are slightly under. And so I think right now would probably be a good idea to build a stronghold building. And so what these do is they increase the naval capacity and spawn defensive armies. And so, oh, an empire's broken their secret fealty to us. Completely understandable. Although we could have them do it again. We are going to stray away from any conflict right now that we can avoid. These guys have an equal fleet power compared to ours, even though we're over our naval cap. That's interesting. All right, so we have all the star bases we can't have right now. All of my science ships are like, hey, we need projects and things to work on, and so we are going to automate them next. And let's select our next agenda. And so we're going to launch the superior colonies, and guys, we are going all things pop growth, speed, and expansion. All right, we want to invade other planets with our plant-like species. And next up, we want to look for, let's see, what do we have here? We have a few options. I'm thinking about we come in peace. And so this decreases border friction, increases trust cap, ooh, that decreased naval capacity hurts. I don't know. I don't know about that one. All right. In that case, I guess we can go with give and take. Let's get some increased faction approval ratings and some ethics attractions being increased as well. And so speaking of our government, let's look at our edicts. So we selected the edict ascension perk, and that allows us to have as many edicts as we have at this point in the game right now. And so yeah, this is everything, and we are still under our edict fund as well. And so the other 2 edicts that I have, they will cost me energy credits if I want to activate those. All of the ones we do have activated right now are costing me unity, and you know, right now our unity is not the greatest in the world, but we've been going for mostly technology early on, and so and looking for more planets to expand to. And so really, I don't have a gene clinic on this world. Maybe I will build one on our relic world here. And so I believe that would be in amenities. Yeah, gene clinic. And so this will be turning our consumer goods into amenities, pop growth speed, and if we had machines, organic pop assembly speed. Oh, that's organic pop assembly speed. I don't think it's for machines, maybe cyborgs. And they improve planet habitability. Okay, and so our relic world here is at 90% habitability. How much will it increase that by? 5%. And so it'll take our planet up to 95% habitability. And right now, all I have are my plantoid species. And so here is a world that already has it. They have the invasive species trait apparently increases habitability as well. And that is what my species has. And we looked at that earlier as well. That invasive species trait gives that habitability modifier there. And so, yeah, this is my plantoid species we're playing with today. Let's continue. All right, and so back over here to my tropical world. Looks like this planet is doing okay for now. Man, we have a lot of food. We have a whole lot of food. And so back over here on planet Septorium, I know exactly what I'm building next. With us, oh, we got a Paragon. Hold up, guys. And so, well, actually, let's go ahead and build this first. So we got a gene clinic coming up next, and then I'm going to build where are you at? An alloy foundry. And so we have catalytic processing, and what that does is that allows us to turn food into alloys, and we are going to do just that. Next up, we have Jin. And so Jin, the warrior, is armed with advanced weaponry and armor. Scans reveal extensive biological modifications and cybernetic enhancements. Now, General Jin, at your service. I'm an envoy of the Numinous Equilibrium, and I've been sent to defend those in need and those to bring about the end of tyranny. Now accept my oath, and I shall put my arms at your service. I say yes. We are at our leader capacity right now, but I'm going to want this leader for a number of reasons. So they have this Supreme Warrior Destiny trait, which, let me move myself. Oh, I can't move myself out of the way, guys. I'm sorry, but here, can I scoot this up here? Yes, I can. There we go. I want you guys to see this as well. We have the Destiny trait. And this bad boy says every 10 days in ground combat has a 15% chance to instantly kill hostile armies. That's pretty intense. And that'll be perfect. And so we're going to enlist him right away. And let's jump back over here. Actually, let's look at our leader capacity here. I thought there was something I saw about this. Okay, never mind. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and see what leaders we have and maybe drop 1 or 2. And so we have this scientist here who has the paranoia trait. We'll see if we can work around that. Let me see. Do I have any governors? Oh, so Olive Maple has a serenity trait that is decreasing ship build speed and cost. And she's ruling planet Gaia. I don't know if that's a good idea right there. This leader does have the righteous trait as well as the politician trait. That ship build speed kind of hurts a little bit, and so we're gonna go ahead and just dismiss this. Do I want to dismiss this leader? Sorry guys, I'm a little torn right now between, I definitely want to keep my scientist and my admiral as well. Let's drop the governor. And so Olive Maple, I'm sorry, you have been snipped off this bush. And so now we'll get a new head of research, and let's get Erica Hawthorne, who is a 59-year-old plant, and select that leader to be a part of our council. All right, and so now I'm kind of picking and choosing who I'm getting ready to attack. This empire is becoming more and more friendlier to us by the day, and so I'm hoping that we can befriend them and maybe attack these guys. Now, we still don't have a lot of intel on them, and so I'm trying to wait and see what their man, hold up, they got their borders closed to us. Let's see what this relationship's looking like. We're still at negative 277. How about we close our borders to them as well? There we go. And they definitely will not accept subjugation. No way. All right, so it looks like some of those workers are starting to work on where, I think it's my home planet. Where did I build that stronghold at? I was for sure I had just, oh, there it is. I see it. It's on my home world. And here we have the Numistic Order. And so they say, plants, divine intervention has brought us to your lands carrying many wondrous things. We are the Numistic Order, and our deals have been forged by the goddess of fortune herself. Our fleets travel the divine currents of cosmic energy wherever the winds of fortune take us, bringing new deals every time we enter your lands. Now, for a modest donation, the wonders of the universe could be yours. All transaction and credit, please. And so we say greetings, and let's see what their wares are looking like. And it looks like they're offering me some minor artifacts. I'm going to say, no, we're okay. Or actually, it looks like they were, what if they were offering me, they wanted my minor artifacts. And so I'm going to say, we pass on that for now. Now, we have another faction that has been founded. We'll look at that in just a second. Do I have any armies? I don't think I do. And we should change that. And so we're going to go to our shipyard here, and let's build up maybe about, what, 20 armies should be enough for now. We'll test that theory later. And yo, on my relic world, we have the superior colonies trait on our planet. We have an election going on as well. We'll see who wins that one. But yeah, this will increase planetary build speed by 50%. And so I'm going to probably take advantage of that. It will expire in the next 9 years. But I say let's get some industrial districts up ASAP. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead and clear out maybe okay, there's a few tile blockers here that when I clear them out, they'll clear out a blocked district. I guess we could clear out 1 or 2 of those, and we'll come back to this planet a little bit later. Now, we have engineering technology, and we have this life electric situation. Apparently, Erica Hawthorne's skill level has been changed by 1. That's fascinating. Back over here, though, wow, look at all of that food we have. Let's go ahead and start building some star holds to upgrade our bases a little bit later on, especially if we're talking all this war talk for my empire here. I have a lot of alloys, a whole lot of alloys, and so I'm going to be looking around here. Let's look at these guys, and maybe we could offer them a trade deal. How about if you guys, oh, they still don't want to give me communication. All right, then we'll start small then. How about we give them some alloys? And it seems that even a little bit of alloys is enough to make this empire happier. And so we'll give them about 460 alloys. That's enough to build 4 corvettes. There you go. 5 if you have the right traits. And so they definitely accept that. They were wary of us, and that opinion increased our relations by 69 points. Nice. And so that's going to probably take them from weary to almost a more neutral state. And for my scientists, oh, what happened here? Did a scientist die? Oh, one of my scientists probably just became the leader of my empire. And so we have a new ruler. Oh, here it is. The prettiest plant, Erica Hawthorne, is our ruler of the Star of Gaia, or the Stars of Gaia. And so let's give her a new trait, and let's keep leveling her up. You know, these plants don't live forever. And so let's go ahead and get the most bang for our buck with this this scientist slash leader. And honestly, she's not really assisting on any of my planets. We'll just go ahead and make her an explorer. Increase that experience game. We have a open council position as well, and let's give that to one of the other scientists. We'll give it to Willow Breen. 61 years. Actually, hold up. We got a couple of options here. Yeah, we'll give it to Willow. And so there it is, all of our plants on the council. We are also going down the give and take agenda. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and look at our factions. And so these are the 3 factions we have, all pretty high approval ratings. Their size is pretty large as well, and so that means that you know, the bigger the faction, the higher the approval rating, the more unity we can gain from them. And so this Full Enfranchisement Network, this is a faction that we have 25 unity from them, and we get unity from the other factions as well, but since this one's a little bit bigger, we get more from it, and we are satisfying their issues. And so yeah, these factions just, they have a way they want you to play the game, and if you play it that way, they will appreciate it and they will give you more unity. And so let's go ahead and keep this thing going here. We have given this empire a very nice gift, and let's see here, our relationship is now, it's pretty neutral, it's at 0. And what's really cool, and I just like kind of stumbled upon this like 2 days ago, but if you hover below it, there's this little bitty bar and it shows you the relation levels. And so this I've actually never even read before. I didn't even know that this existed. And so it says the diplomatic relations between your 2 empires can be split into different levels. Each level can affect which diplomatic deals can be signed between your 2 nations. And so I knew what it was. I've never seen this before. I never thought about hovering my mouse over the little bitty grid here. But yeah, if you want to see more details about the relations that you are with another empire, there it is. All right, so I'm still waiting to see. Let's see if we've gained any more intel on this empire, and nothing yet.
Construction complete.
Absolutely nothing. I'm kind of checking around. I'm trying to see where my bases are located. And so here I see I'm looking for any bases that connect my empire to the Sigrog Hive. And it looks like we have a few up here and 1 down here. All right, and so I kind of want to probably build 2 more star bases in this area, and then probably send my ships to attack down here. That's if we can. If we can. And so here we have a commercial pact with another empire, and this is great because this will increase the value of both empires' trade networks, but we don't get anything from this. What's up with this deal? This deal will grant them a 3.65 energy credit, little bonus there per month, and so I'll accept it just to increase diplomatic relations. And there it is. This empire has been at war for a long time with our other friends, and oh no, they say, greetings, Erica Hawthorne. We are the freedom fighters, former slavers. We are seeking to liberate ourselves from our oppressors, the hierarchy of Arkham, and have long since admired your standards and yearn to belong to such an enlightened society. If you will aid us, we will gladly pledge ourselves to you, though we are prepared to strike out by ourselves if we must. And so I say, hey, whoa, wait, what empire is this? And where are they at? Where's this hierarchy empire? I'm going to be checking here in the background. I don't see this hierarchy anywhere near me. What in the heck? Hold up. Let me see if I can find this this system here. Show me the way, Stellaris. Okay, so let's see. Apparently it's somewhere. Oh, so that's what our neighbors here. I'm gonna say we cannot, will not. Actually, I don't know. This is interesting. I have not seen this situation before. What do I know about these guys? I don't know anything about them. I don't know how strong they are. And so I feel like, you know what, a responsible ruler, someone that does not want to risk their people being in a war that this is not our war. We will not be helping them. Now, this empire has lost a little bit of their opinion of us. And we're going to check and see. I want to see what happens with that situation. But yeah, we've been trying to increase relations with these guys as well. That does not appear to be working anymore. And so now they forced me to play my cards. We're spying on them. And so now the espionage of the Stars of Gaia's begin. And let's go here. Oh, we're being cooperative too, so that's probably why. That's why my energy credits are burning right now. Let's change this to, let's see. Oh, we got some options here. Man, isolationist. This could be good, but what about belligerent? Yes. Let's go belligerent. If an empire is weaker than us, you better believe we are going to try to bully them. And so in the next month, I want to see how much our energy credits increase based on how we have changed our diplomatic stance. And so here in about less than 10 days now, it's done nothing. Oh, and there it is. The allied Guizorbian states. Let's establish an embassy with them right away. And man, this empire is in trouble. I almost feel like I kind of should have joined them. That would have been some fun. And now, what the heck? Oh, okay. I think they already had these systems. I'm not sure what's going on here. What the heck? Yeah, I think we only expanded there. I was worried for a second. So yeah, we've established an embassy with this new empire that has just formed. There's the ruined world archaeological dig site that we are starting on next. There's been some governing ethics that have been changed. And oh, what do we do? Why are you guys, what? Okay, see, that's why I'm spying on you. No, we're not improving relations. Yeah, this empire is apparently rivaling me now, and okay. That changes things. And so now we have two rivals at our borders. And this makes me want to try out another new feature. And we're going to be looking at this here in about 13 months in game. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see another 3.9 open beta feature here, tune in. Let's get these scientists surveying the galaxy. And so here we got a defensive pack with the Commonwealth of Great Gorf. Now, they are inferior to us when it comes to their economic power, but equal to us technology-wise and fleet power-wise. I believe they have an overlord as... No? Do they have an overlord? No, this is a independent empire now. I was for sure they had an overlord, but I guess not. Yes, maybe I will form a defensive pact with you. And so you will agree, I will agree, we will all be friends, and that'll be the end. And maybe we could gang up on this Hive Empire now. And so they're pretty hostile towards us. We are trying to figure out who they are. Still have little intel on them. And what? Yes! They want to integrate with my empire and become my vassal. We will agree. The Overlord cannot integrate the subject into their empire. Yes, that's what we want. I only want my plantoid species. Expansion regulated subject conflicts will be defensive. Overlord conflicts will be defensive. And diplomatic freedom, they will have restricted voting. Nice. And so was I expecting to get a vassal? No. Did we get one anyway? Yes. And now we're gonna go with pop growth speed for our next technology to research. And so this science ship, we're gonna go ahead and disband it since, actually no, I could recruit another scientist. Scientist for the win. And there you are, my friend. Welcome, Voila Hawthorne. Oh, I wonder if she's related to Erica Hawthorne. We got the Hawthorne family as our scientists. Nice. And then we have Heath Garland down here. This guy's, he's a vet. All right, he's a vet scientist. He's been holding it down since day one. We're automating his ship as well. And there are lots of situations and projects within our borders right now. We even have this mysterious fleet still one system away from us. And we're going to try and get our fleet power up to them. I just got to get my naval cap up right now. And so Speaking of which, let's look at our planets. We haven't looked at these in a while. And honestly, I think I should have went for a governor. Yeah, we have no more planets slots left, no more districts available. And so, yeah, it was absolutely necessary that we find a new planet to colonize. And I'm glad we did here now. Let's go back to planet Septorium, see what the dealio is here. Where are the alloys? That's the question. Oh yeah, and this planet actually has a lot of jobs on it right now. And so we'll come back here a little bit later on. But yeah, we need to get some pops moving. And so we have a gene clinic on this world. Actually, we have a gene clinic on almost all of my worlds. I think I took the one off this Gaia planet because this world was running out of space, and it is still doing so very fast. So maybe we will distribute some of our mini... Wait, what? Uproots. Uproot weeds. Why would I want to do this? I want to keep this. So apparently if I were to uproot the weeds on this planet, the invasive Xenoflura will be removed. But when would you guys want to use this though? It says that we can summon armies to appear on the planet during a war. Interesting. All right, guys, over here on our prosperity tradition tree, that's cool. We got 3 more traditions to go here, but I'm going to be selecting a new tradition, Enmity. And so Plantae never moves so fast when other Plantae are setting the pace. Nice. And so the adoption effect of this tradition says that we will unlock the second strike agenda, and then our pop growth per neighboring rivals increase by 3%. Same thing with pop assembly. All right, now if we finish this tradition, it says that we will get an envoy and an antagonistic diplomatic stance. I love it. Let's go with it. And enmity is our next tradition. And so, nice. And so we have 2 rivals, I believe. Let's check out our empire and see what's going on in the galaxy. And so here's my empire. We have 2 rivals, and so that's going to increase our pop growth by another 6%. And so if we go here, we're gonna go to our population tab. We have our pops. Oh, that's an assembling pop. Here we go.
Initiating communications.
Is this right? Oh, here we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. And so we have a new life, genome mapping, and an invasive species. I don't see it say. Oh wait, nope. I don't see it saying anything for the rivals. And so now we have a non-aggression pact with another empire. These guys on the left side, their fleets are inferior right now. I feel bad because I want to see them succeed in this war. And I still have little information on these guys as well. And so, do we help an ally out? Are these guys our rivals? If they are, we're doing it. All right, and so our enemies think that we will bend to their strength, like reeds blown down by the wind. They forget that plants have thorns. Yo! What? I don't know who's writing this, but their pen had to have been on fire. All right, I gotta reread that real quick. Our enemies think that we will bend to their strength, like reeds blown down by the wind. They forget that plants have thorns. Our soldiers sleep in their ground. Should the need arise, we can turn our invasive Xenoflura into armies to protect what is ours and to strangle what they call their own. We need only to direct an energy beam to the desired planet in order to begin our invasion. Excellent. And so now we can begin the Seeds of War event chain. What? Ho! And so now we can grow armies on our home planet and our second world. We have the Xenoflura. And so there it is. We are at war with this empire over here. And let's see what connects to what. I believe these guys have open borders to us. And they're pretty receptive to us right now. And so, yo, we just started a whole chain right here. Seeds of War. Holy cow. And so now we can grow these armies, and let's go to our home planets and do exactly that. Now, how do I do it? That's the question. Would it be a planetary decision? Let's go back to the situation log, see if we can figure out here. Oh, here it is. So we have to research it. All right, so let's see. Oh, so Space Fauna have bought our seed pods to Gaia, where they have cultivated and cared for by the stars of Gaia, or Gaia. Now, by aiming the consecrated energy beams toward the planet, we can stimulate growth, turning the forest into Xenoflurian armies. The higher the level of invasive Xenoflura on the planet, the more armies will be spawned. And so let's research both of them. And I'm curious to see how many more armies we are going to get from them. And so right now we already have 20 armies. We will see what this all adds up to at the end. Meanwhile, for my construction ship, let's go ahead and have them, I guess, just automatically just go around and check out things and just do things. Just go do things. All right. How about that? Other than that, I think we should be pretty much set. On my home planet, we got a building slot open, which is nice. We were running out of space there for a moment, and we can get some more jobs on this world. Now, what do we want to go with? We got some options here, and man, how about more technology? Sure. And outside of that, oh, actually, I got the army now, and so let's go to our. We have a robot leader, or a paragon, I should say. Actually, it doesn't even say if they're a robot or not. It just says their species is unknown. Oh, but they are a cyborg. And so we're gonna go ahead and assign them to this army as well. And there it is. We have spouted. Oh, wait, what? The seeds on Asperium have grown into an army. I gotta see this. I have to see it with my own eyes. Nice. An Asperium. Oh, we have the Asperium army and the. This is a defensive army, and the other is a. Oh, they're just regular armies. Cool. Oh, cool. They're defensive armies. I see. And so over here on planets Gaia, let's see. We got a ton of. Oh, there it is. A Xenoflurian army. Nice. And so there it is. These are our plantoid armies. We've looked at our plantoid species. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. We are going to continue this. We're going to keep playing through the game here. I want to see how a war goes. And yeah, if you guys want to keep watching, you're welcome to tune in. And we're just going to be kind of experimenting here. But there it is. The armies have been sprouted. Let me make sure we still have those traits on those planets. Oh, we lost them. I want those back. I want those back ASAP. All right, and so here we are getting closer to being able to restore an Ecumenopolis. And I'm excited about that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. And one of our factions has some very low approval rating. They want, oh, they're upset about the violence. They're upset about the war. They wanted us to keep the peace and have a defensive stance. We said, I mean, this is a defensive stance. We're helping this allied empire over here. And so let's go ahead and grab our fleets. And we have another faction, the Strength Through Conquest Coalition. I think I might know what that's about, but we'll come back to them a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and cross this border here and prepare to attack an unknown enemy. Will this be the end of my empire? I'm not sure, but I mean, hey, they're at war right now with these guys, and we're helping them out. And so they're actually going to be at war with, I think, 3 empires. Oh, no. Oh, wait, it's only us. What the heck? I thought they were at war. Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Then what am I looking at here? Ah, see, I thought that these guys were in a defensive. Oh, so see, it wasn't a defensive war. There we go. Sorry, guys. With these guys being my subject, we're going to have to maybe change our agreement. The thing is I have to wait another 32 months to do this, but when I do, all this is going bye-bye. And so meanwhile, we're gonna go back to our archaeological dig site. We have a robot debris situation we're working on. We'll check that out when we finish. Man, and already this galaxy feels like it's getting a little bit busier and busier. All right, and so home world is looking pretty solid. Asperium. Let's see. We got some room here for some jobs. What do we need? Oh my goodness, we need some energy credits. Let's get a couple of generator districts up. I'm going to be kind of just adding districts throughout these planets. I feel like we don't have too many of them yet, so some of them I still have to kind of spread them apart. But for the most part, this relic world, man, we should be able to process all kinds of food into alloys here in the future, and I cannot wait for it. And so there was something else that was in the negative just a second ago. Oh, it's probably me moving my ships. That's what it is. All right, so from the ruined world archaeological dig site we are currently researching, we just gained over 1,000 society research points. And here it is, another empire pledging secret fealty to us. These crabs, they're xenophobic isolationists. Wait, are you a fallen empire? Oh no, they're not. But yeah, we're gonna greet them as as equals and friends. Just because they're isolationists doesn't mean we... these guys are dismissive of us. Okay, well... Whoa, it was a red crab, now it's a blue crab. But yeah, they're pretty neutral with us. And actually, we seem to be doing okay as a friendly empire. Or, them being xenophobic. All right, and so our fleets are still traveling up here. We still got a little ways to go until we reach the hierarchy of Arkham. Let's also move our armies in that direction as well. I'm going to double check on this base. I want to make sure that we have... Actually, this right here is what we can be doing. Getting those defensive platforms added to these bases. Even if they are not upgraded star bases, you can still add defensive platforms to them. And that's what we are doing right away. And I'm going to make sure that I add them along my choke point systems as well. That way we can just slowly wear down any empire that decides to attack us in the future if we cannot reach that side of the galaxy. And so now, and on top of that, we were adding defensive platforms. Now we can upgrade our bases again. And so let's go over here to this base. I have so many alloys right now. We're gonna start upgrading these bases into starholds. And so yeah, my home world, we want to make sure that is very well protected. Another empire, the hierarchy of Arkham, is making claims on more of my systems. That's tragic. We're gonna give our Minister of Defense the aggressor trait to increase weapon damage, especially with us being right at the borders. And yo, our allies are actually winning right now. Let's see what's going on. So we're grabbing both of our ships here, and you know what? I might temporarily just go ahead and recruit another... Yeah, we're going to recruit Veronica here as a temporary admiral for our fleets. And so we got a... holy moly, we got a 3.4K fleet. Let's pump the brakes here. Wait a second. We're going to move around, and actually, let's go to our government tab. We're going to go ahead and activate some of our policies, and I have no policies and edicts right now that can help us in this war. And so let's slow down. All right, so they're backing away. We're still here.
Construction.
Let's see what's going on over here. Now, this is going to be a little risky, but we'll see what happens. And I also have my armies over here as well. We're going to keep pushing them forward. We have another first contact, but all of our envoys are currently being put to use. And so we will not be able to research that just yet. A trade deal has just expired. That's all good. We got what we needed out of that. Let's see who else we can maybe chat with. These guys are receptive of us. Let's establish an embassy. What's up? Let's be friends with you as well. I see no problem. Oh, these guys are isolationists. They're suspicious of us. But again, this is another relationship that we could definitely improve on. Okay, and so my energy credits are through the roof. We've made contact with Hegemonic Imperialist. We'll say hello. We'll establish more embassies throughout the galaxy. And that border is sweet right there. That flag is pretty dope. I like that. All right, so there it is. We've established another embassy, and let's go back over here. Jeez. This revolution that's going on with this empire right now seems to be succeeding very well. Man, they appear to be conquering their systems. All right, we have archaeological dig sites going on, but I want to keep my eye on this war right now. Holy moly. All right, so that system has now been checked out. And let's bring this thing back over here. They are attacking my allies right in here in this MDAR system, and we're going to stop them. I believe they're getting ready to invade a planet. And so a migration treaty is being offered to us from our subjects. And I'm going to have to see what kind of species you are. All right, because I don't know what you are. I will only accept plantoids. And so let's see where... It's like the teddy bear looking species. I don't know what that is. Ah, they're a fungoid. They have an ocean preference. All right, they're strong, they're nomadic, they're enduring. I could give the, you know what, I can give them a try. They're fungoids. Yeah, we'll let them slide. We'll let them slide into our empire's planets. And so, sure, we will agree on a migration treaty, and we'll continue digging more dig sites. But yo, there it is. We have a migration treaty. Nice. On top of that, now they want to form a research agreement, which we will definitely accept as well. Again, I'm just looking for my planets, checking and seeing if any of those those added pops are going to be added to my world. And next up, let's start adding some anchorages to our bases, because right now we have a lot of ships, and I'm pretty sure that it's contributing to the negative energy deficit that I have right now, and that I've had for a while. And so yeah, we'll get that kind of squared away here in a bit. Looking over here at my planet, no wonder we have no energy credits. We have no technicians working on these worlds right now. Everyone wants to be a specialist, or in the worker category, a farmer. And so, yeah, we'll have to come back to that planet a little bit later on. Here, this is just going to be a planet designated strictly for industrial districts. We'll get those squared away as well. And yeah, this game is still going, guys. We're in the year 2239. We have only pretty much discovered not even half of the galaxy, of the empires in the galaxy, but we're slowly learning a little bit more. These guys have an inferior army for them being an overlord right now. Are they at war? They're not at war, but they have an inferior army. That is bizarre. Oh, and a war has been declared. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and get our leaders leveled up really fast, and let's select some new technology as well. We got the Alloy Mega Forge, and I'm going for the Ceramo Metal Alloy technology next to increase our catalytic technician output by another 10%. And so, yeah, it's been a while since I've played with a food ran empire, and we are back at it again. We are close to closing that gap for our naval cap. And here are our... Wait, we have a new faction that appeared in here. Here it is, the Strength Through Conquest faction. They want a local rivalry conquest, represented on the council, benevolent subjugation policies. And so, yeah, they are a little needy. But, I mean, we got some decent support for them right now. We are supporting the full enfranchisement network. And so this is what we want. And, oh, what's happening here? Another war is broken out. Oh, they're attacking my subjects. And that's crazy. My own subject has a more superior fleet than we do. These guys have a equal army to us as well. And so, yeah, I might go to war with them in a second as well. We'll see what's up. But meanwhile, over here, keeping my eye on what's happening. And we're going to help our ally get their system back. Also, excuse me. Also watching out for, what is this? Oh, that's a station. Okay, and so we're gonna add some UV lasers next. Oh, hey, we need more star bases. That's for sure. We got plenty of alloys to spend on them. And I'm going to cash out some of my food here so that we make sure we don't reach the negative deficit with those energy credits, which, yeah, it should be all right. And I see that those energy credits are starting to climb back up a little bit. I haven't been building any jobs, so that's letting pops grow and fill in the jobs that we do have. And here we have the give and take agenda that is going to increase faction approval rating. It's going to increase faction unity gain, and our ethics attraction, our egalitarian ethics attraction is going to be increased by 40%. And so we're going to activate that, and then we're going to select our next agenda. And so second strike, this increases my sublight speed. Huh. And it removes truces when you launch the agenda. I think I'm gonna lean a little bit more towards the infinite opportunity so that we can increase our pop happiness. I would like to, yeah, gain more pop growth through happier pops. And so meanwhile, back over here on this side of the map, we want to make sure our fleets are still in the safe. And actually, you know, this war just kind of seems a little dubious. And so I might go help my subjects over here. It looks like they're about to start conquering. My empire over here is doing pretty solid. And so we may go ahead and, I don't know, we don't have to sue for peace, but we can just settle the status quo for now.
Engaging enemy fleet.
And there we have another election. We'll see who gets elected next. But yeah, let's end this war. Oh, their fleets are pathetic compared to mine. Okay, and so that is interesting. We'll just settle the status quo for now. And they say that we will pay for that later on, but we'll say, hey, you can't do that without a fleet, my friend. All right, cool. And so now that that's been done, our fleet capacity is, like I said, slowly getting back on track here. I think if we build one more stronghold, that should help us for now. Oh, hey, we got room for more anchorages. And so that for sure is now going to get me back on track, definitely for the energy credits. We're going to add a hydroponic bay to that base to increase food production. And our Septorium world, our relic world here, we're upgrading the planetary administration building. All right, and so next up, we're going to continue down the Enmity tradition tree. And it says that the rise to the occasion is one option. This will increase leader capacity per rival by 0.5 or 0.5. It says, in the face of an ever-increasing number of adversaries, we stand united. And then on the right, it says match. First, establish an equal playing ground. And so, actually, this is what I wanted right here. Now, the effect of this tradition, and this is what we're going to be selecting first, it says that while militarily weaker than a rival, our ship build cost and build speed will be modified. The build cost will be decreased by 10%, and the build speed will be increased by 10%. Now, while technologically weaker than a rival, same thing. Alpha yawn delete, guys. I am so sorry. The ship build cost will be decreased, and the ship build speed will be increased. Or no, I'm sorry. See, now I'm yawned and lost track of where I'm at. So researcher upkeep. There we go. Our researcher upkeep is going to be decreased, and our research lab build speed will be decreased. And our worker output is going to be increased as well. And so a lot of things modified from this. Let's match. All right, and so I am very excited about that now. These guys are still, I believe they are our rival. Oh, and we don't have terrible relations anymore. Well, that is a bummer. I wanted them to be my rival. I guess these guys are up next, and I don't think, are we rivals? I know for sure we were rivals. I'm going to insult them so that can maybe make them want to become our rival. And so, yeah, right now they're pretty suspicious of us. We have tense relations. Here's our little chart here, and we need our relationship to be another negative 200 for us to declare them a rival. All right, so next up, it looks like we have lost another scientist to leadership. We'll replace them with another scientist. This hive responds to our insult, and we say good. And now we have atmospheric filtering as technology that we can research. Nice. That is excellent. Now, I don't think I have any planets in my border that I can terraform at the moment. Let's see here. Oh, I can't clear out this. Oh, sweet. This is the world that has the dimensional research area. And so it gives us one dimensional porter and research jobs per 25 pops. One dimensional porter researcher job per 25 pops. So we don't have one yet, but I'm kind of excited to get one. Here we got plenty of jobs still available. We'll come back to it later. And outside of that, I think the Empire is looking somewhat okay. We could definitely use some more energy credits. That is for sure. And so I have a lot of, you know what? I got a lot of food right now. I could probably add just some of this to my trade here and still have enough food and just get us out of the negatives for our energy credits. And so let's see here. Boom. There we go. That'll help us for now. Cool. And the Hive is now making claims on some of my systems. Yo, this Empire, nice. They conquered their once masters. I wonder if they would accept oh, they would accept subjugation. That is wild. I'm going to allow them to expand just because, I mean, I can't expand anymore. The diplomatic freedom is restricted. Now, I want some of your resources. Actually, I need some of your resources. And so I got to do this to my other subject as well. Oh, heck no, I'm not providing that. And so I'm going to make the subject pay. They're going to pay me in basic resources, 45% of it, matter of fact. They will have to join in my defensive wars. I am willing to take away a holding so that I don't have to join in any of their wars. And it looks like, you know what? I don't need the alloys as much right now, so I could probably let that one go away. But we'll go ahead and send them this agreement. On top of that, let's go to our other agreements. Oops, excuse me. And here's one of my other subjects, the Commonwealth of Great Gorf. And so let's negotiate some terms with them as well. And I'm going to allow them to expand too. But I want those resources. And so here comes a ton of resources on the way. And I want them to join in my offensive wars as well. And so there we go. We got two subjects. And I've modified both of their agreements. They both accept the terms and agreement. And now my plantoid species is going to be a lot stronger. And so let's make sure both of our fleets are in my borders. Let's go ahead and upgrade both of these. And I'm going to head over here to my fleet manager. And let's start adding some more ships here. Now I got a new destroyer ship that we just finished research on. And we're going to change this to a... I wonder if I have... I want to see something really quick. Oh, I don't have disruptors yet. And so we'll just go with screen for now. Adding those flak batteries for the smaller ships. And primarily armor. And so this is going to be our primary destroyer class. And let's start adding these to our fleets. And so here is our first fleet. It has 20 out of 30 ships. We can add 10 more. A destroyer is worth 2 ships. And so we'll add about 5 more. And we'll do the same for the other fleets. There it is. And so friends and friends. And what is this? Ho ho! All these empires are wanting to become my subjects. Sure, why not? We'll accept you. You are more than welcome to be my subject. Nice. And so this empire, they were an overlord once and no more. And now, yeah, they closed their borders to us. They're like, we are no longer friends. Fair enough. Let me see. Do I have a... I'm wanting to see if I have a spy network somewhere. Oh, here it is. All right, cool. And so we got a little bit of infiltration on that empire. Let's go over here and check out. Yeah, these guys are pathetic compared to us now. I don't know much about this empire all the way down here. And so let's get a spy network built up on their empire next. And I want to see which empire we're spying on. The Hive. We'll keep an eye on them, but yeah, the kitty cats we don't have to worry about anymore. Okay, and so the Hive, we got them here. Let's see. Can I build any more bases? Not yet. I believe right now we are researching. Here it is. Stellar expansion. That gives us 2 more star bases, and so we'll have to wait a tab. Actually, you know what? We're not waiting. The rules were meant to be bent, not broken. And so we are going to go over our starbase capacity just for a little bit until we get that technology researched. And here my subject wants to form a commercial pact. Yes, we will. We'll share our commercial secrets with them. This will grant us 7 energy credits and them 4 energy credits. And so there it is. And speaking of energy credits, holy moly, what in the world happened here? Subject taxes. We are getting 181 energy credits from my subjects alone. I was sitting here like, wait a minute. We were struggling for a moment. Not anymore. We have lots of credits. All right, so catalytic technician output's been increased. Let's see, we have plenty of minerals right now. Let's start getting some more bang for our buck from our scientist. We got the ruined world dig site going, and I think next up, maybe we can build a... Oh yeah, we got plenty of ships on the way. I'm gonna clone a fleet here, and we'll probably get them built next. I could probably get away with selling some of my food as well and getting some more. We got another migration treaty. What is that? What kind of species is this? If it's not a fungus or a plantoid, we can't allow it into our garden. It is a lithoid. A lithoid is a rock material, and it's a little far out of the spectrum. We're going to have to decline for now. No thanks. Keep your rocks to yourself. We want plants. I feel like they probably combine well. And this is a loyal empire too, so I feel a little bad about that. Maybe we do mesh well. Either way, I will be taking your resources, so none of it matters. Let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and start buying some more alloys, and we're going to be increasing that naval cap again a little bit more. And pretty soon here, I'm going to be getting ready to attack a hive mind empire. And it looks like they are struggling with my subjects. And so we're at their borders. Before we start this war, we will accept that research agreement. Let's declare war on our subjects. And we're going to make them actually, let's make them a tributary. And so here it is. We have the situation again, the Invasive Xenoflura. I don't know if I have that on any of my planets. Actually, I haven't even seen the Tinyanki or any other species bringing the Xenoflura modifier back to my worlds, and so I wonder what we need to do to make that happen. I already have a starseed garden. I actually have a few of those. And so here I have 3, another 3, and another 3. And so we have over 10 of those gardens across our planets. So it's supposed to attract the fauna. It's just a matter of like, how do we get, I don't know. Is there a way to activate that or what? And so outside of that though, let's go back to our planets again. I just want to see what's going on. How's the world looking? This planet has a little bit of crime. That can be solved pretty easily. Same thing with this world. We'll get rid of the crime with precinct houses. You know, I probably could be getting a lot more alloys if I designate this world to be a... Why am I getting so many more consumer goods from this planet? Although I have an alloy foundry on it. I'm going to see what this is going to do to my economy if I make this a forge world.
Construction complete.
I'm pretty sure my consumer goods are going to tank. And they did. Alloys went up pretty high, but I feel like that's not worth the negative 32 consumer goods, unless, let's see here, it would take me about 4 industrial districts. This would take me all the industrial districts I have on this planet to fix that, unless I decide to build a consumer good building. And so let's just go ahead and make this a we'll just automate it for now, and then let's see what the jobs go back to. Oh no.
Technology discovered.
Can I not change it back? Can I just make it a rural world or an urban world? No?
Ships upgraded.
This wouldn't be bad if I
Construction complete.
guess we could just go for the pop resource output. But I'll definitely be changing this later. I just need to get more consumer goods. And so all this is a little red right now. Trust me. It's A-okay. Check this out. We just got to do a quick little switchy move there. And bingo. Just for now. And so there it is. We're going to go ahead. Oh, yeah. We've already declared war on our rival. They have a 2.5k fleets. We have a little bit more. And we're actually going to just kind of hang out on the outskirts of their borders and follow this fleet and see what happens. Now we have another rival. Oh, this is actually our main rival. They're inferior to us, so the enmity tradition will not be in effect here. And so let's back out of here really quick. And I want to see, oh man, I wanted to make these guys our rival. But yeah, they are still only just hostile, and our relationship is only just tense. And so yeah, we still got some room there to insult them a little bit further. Meanwhile, we're going to be going on an unofficial Anchorage building agenda right now, still trying to get those that naval cap up. I'm building way past it now. And here we have our fleets just kind of skimming through borders, just saying, hello, hey, excuse me, we're moving through here. And we are trying to hawk down...
Fleet lost.
Oh. Wait, fleet lost? What fleet's been lost? Okay, we appear to be safe. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take this base. Why not? It's here. We can do it, and we shall. And so this is going to be the first base that we have attacked in this game. The moment of truth is that we have won. And so there it is. That system is now under our control, and we are going to cut through this empire like butter. All right. They have so many undefended star bases. Awesome. These guys over here on the right side, I want to see what's up. They're suspicious of us. They closed their borders to us. I thought they had declared us a rival, but it would appear not so. Now these guys, they're xenophobic. But they're pacifist. So this is kind of weird. They don't want anything to do with the rest of the galaxy. This is going to be the perfect empire to make a rival, because I can just insult them and they won't ever attack us. I'm going to make a friendship with them though. Although we could. That'd be a fun empire to keep just kind of trolling there for a bit. Meanwhile, our fleets here are now pushing forward into Hive territory. This purple border is going to be our subject sooner than later, and their fleets are retreating right now. And so, yeah, we'll continue moving forward here. I actually want to go ahead and make a few claims.
Engaging enemy station.
We're going to claim a few of these systems as well. We have plenty of influence. I haven't used any in a while. When this empire was making claims on my systems, this is how you feel. This is how it feels. They're getting a little one-on-one on claiming systems right now. And so let's go ahead and move forward, and we're going to take these systems first before we get ready to make our way to their home systems. Oh, and their fleets are there. We are here. We have a intersection of destruction on the way. And we will engage them. Here we go. We have disruptor technology we're going to be researching next. We have reinforcements on the way as well, and holy moly, we are taking some serious losses right now. Let's go to our fleet manager and reinforce as many ships as possible. Good thing I built over my naval cap, because now we are under it. And holy moly, this might get a little dangerous here. All right, so more ships are on the way. Oh, yeah. All right, so we won that one, but we did take a few losses. So let's go ahead and upgrade one of our governors here. That was a close battle there. I was getting worried. And there it is. And so we have now taken out their fleet. They are inferior compared to us. Let's check out that combat report really quick. And so our damage output was very high, 113% to their 66%. Our hit ratio, both of ours were 69%. And their invasion was 9% to our 6%. But they only lost about 3 ships. We lost about 3 ships. They are the ones who retreated. So I guess we'll be seeing them again here in the near future. So for some reason, I had this system restricted. We're going to take the restrictions off of that system, and we're going to continue attacking their borders. All right, so I got about 100 influence left. I need 135 to make another claim on a few more systems. Meanwhile, our control is continuing to grow through their borders. All right. And so we got some fleet combat going on. Another base, again, under control. This is Invasive Xenoflura. And here we go with our next enmity tradition, outpace. Second, make your move. Your foe is unwilling to. And what this will do is it will increase damage to rivals by 15%. Sprinkling some salt in that wound right there. And so now we'll be doing even more damage to this hive mind empire we are attacking right now, since they are our rival. I believe we are. Yes, we are rivaling, and so they will be taking even more damage. And I'm going to keep checking here. Okay, cool. We don't have any edicts yet that we can activate, and I'm getting steadily more food. And so there goes their fleet. I was waiting for them to try and make a little comeback here. We'll go ahead and visit them. It looks like let's see what's going on here. Their shielding is a little low. It's not low, but it was a little low. It looks like it's going to regenerate by the time we get there. We're not going to let them distract us. They're going to be retreating for a second. Matter of fact, it looks like they are trying to reinforce their fleets. We're going to take the remainder of these bases, and then we're going to try to kind of contain that army there, or that fleet. And so next up, we're going to go for the fleet command limit for our next technology to research. And that ancient weapon technology, I feel like that would be very nice, at least right now, while there's no other empires that have that kind of technology. Maybe we could equip that to our ships. And so I'm curious here to see if my subject, are you guys at war with these guys as well?
Survey complete.
I think they are. Actually, I think they are not. Okay, well, no worries there. Let's see who's all in this war. Oh, it's just us versus them right now. So this is a pure rivaling war going on. Meanwhile, we've taken another base, and we're going to try and catch back up in this area and secure those choke points. We will be joining the galactic community, but yeah, we're going to be meeting this fleet here dead on in a second. They get about 3.4k, and we have about a little over 4. Actually, we had about a little over almost 6. And so yeah, here we have found another archaeological dig site. Cool stuff. And we are about to meet their fleets in battle. Let's go ahead and recruit another admiral as well. And it is go time. Where do you think you're going? Stop right there. Hive mind. Let's do it. And so there it is. Their fleet is down again. Let's check. I just want to see what the combat report is. Same, it's pretty much the same stats as before, but they only lost 2 ships. And so they got some pretty solid evasion going on over there. But we're gonna go ahead and start containing this threat now. It looks like most of their ships are coming from these 2 systems. We are here. We also have exotic gas refinery technology, and that allows us to get some more special resources. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to reinforce, keep reinforcing these ships. Also, we have an envoy available, and so I'm going to use them now to head down here. We have, oh, I thought we had espionage going on with this empire. We will get that started right away, and I think something might have happened to the other envoy we had spying on them. And so now, oops, let's go back here. This is where our fleets currently are sitting. We've taken this system, and we're going to head straight for their home system. I'm going to also grab my army. Where are they? Okay, they're not too far away, but we're going to go ahead and move them forward. And here it is, a great day for the galaxy, the birth of the galactic community. Excellent.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Yeah, we got our armies in way, getting ready to invade some worlds here in a second. And look at this, another hive mind wants to establish an embassy with us. Wow. Oh yeah. I'm seeing some funniness here. A couple of empires that had declared us rivals earlier on are now trying to establish embassies with us. And this is a lot of embassies right here. And so wait, what? We have a spaceport under attack? Impossible. Oh no, we're the ones doing the attacking. All right, so we've taken their, I believe this is their capital, unless I'm missing a system. Or it might just have a planet within it. But they're at 80% habitability, and we are humiliating this empire right now. I don't think they'll be declaring us a rival any time soon after this war. There might not even be, actually, I think they'll be our subject.
Engaging enemy fleet.
And so here's their final starbase that we can see at least again. Another thing too, I forgot about this as well. We are going to begin bombarding their planets with seeds. And so let's go to our diplomatic or our stance, and there it is, seed bombing. And so seed bombing carpets the planet with high seed balls, causing an exploding growth. And so this does no damage to armies, heavy damage to planets, no damage to pops, and will bombard undefended planets and spawns blockers on the planet. Sweet. And so let's get this started right away. Looks like I already have that activated for that one. There it is, seed bombing for all of my pops. This planet has 34 pops on it, and so I just want to see what this is going to do to this world. And there it is, bombardment inflicts 0.06% devastation. What the heck? Oh, it must be an army. I was like, there's no way. And let's see, I'm trying to see what's happening. Their devastation is being increased. Wow.
Spaceport under attack.
Wow. And these are all the devastating modifiers that are impacting the planet.
Discovered.
The only positive thing they're getting from this is upkeep from jobs. This is sweet, though. And so I wonder now, let's see. Oh, we got a relic. Let's go. The Omni Codex. This will spawn pops from an extinct species on one of my planets. Let's give it a shot. And so we're gonna send them to, let's send them to Septorium here. We're gonna also celebrate some diversity, sell some of our relics, and that's about it for now. But yeah, let's go to planet Septorium and see what new pops we have. Sweet, a toxoid species. I dig it. It fits into the theme. They have a relic world preference. They're very strong, they're natural engineers, and they're resilient. They're jinxed, and they have psychological infertility. And so both of these are new traits. They're two negative traits. But yeah, this is a pretty cool new species we got. Awesome. and they're on my relic world, and they have relic world preferences. And so, sweet stuff there. We're gonna go ahead and go with integrated cybernetics next. Some empire out there in the galaxy has been subjugated. We are still bombarding this world with seeds. And wow, I like how like the bombardments are like green. Trying to get a good screenshot of this. I guess that'll have to do. Yeah, the green bombardment. Oh, permutation attendance drones. What the heck? I'm not sure how to get the armies up on this planet. Oh, it just spawns blockers on the planet. I don't think it spawns armies. Or at least yet. We're going to keep the game going though. Let's go to our galactic community really quickly and see if there's something we could vote on. And we actually have a pretty high diplomatic weight right now. And so let's go for diplomatic weight from the economy. And why would we agree to this right here? This is not something I would want to vote on first in the galactic community. And so we'll try and maybe pass on that later. Meanwhile, I gotta see the progress on this planet, because this right here is excellent. Their housing is destroyed. The Synod is in session, but yeah, this world is in danger. Now, we're not doing any damage to their pops, but I mean, man, having ginormous seeds raining down on your planet, it's kind of scary. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send the other fleet over here. We're gonna stop this assisting and researching on this planet, and we're gonna seed both of their planets. Now, this right here, I'm curious to try this out. The ancient macro batteries. I want to see how they work with fleets in the early game. Over here we have a Gaia world. Oh my. Wow. And these guys, we still can't achieve the war goals just yet. They're going to force me to invade their planet. And so I got about 696 troops. Man, look at all that debris we could research there. They have 720 on that planet and 703 here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and switch our bombardment stance with both of these fleets. Oh, I only have two options. It's just seed bombing and selective. Again, we are at -1 here for us to achieve our war goals. You know what? Yeah. Let's go with selective. And this will do some moderate damage to armies. And so we'll be keeping an eye on this here until we can lower that low enough for us to invade the planets. But meanwhile,
Spaceborne life form encountered.
It appears we have another election here. And could we have a renowned paragon as a ruler? We're going to see here in a moment. We have the council agenda available, the infinite opportunities, and this is increasing citizen pop's happiness. We're going to expand the council once again. And what is this? Oh, we got some expansion here. It looks like one of our neighboring empires has, I think, won their war or just expanded their borders. All right, so our fleets are in position. We're going to have them just enter orbit of this planet. Their armies are starting to slowly diminish. Planet Septorium. Let's see how this world is looking as well. We got a gene clinic on it.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, we still got a number of things going. And another war is broken out now. This is not with any empires involved in my region of space. But yeah, we're good. Okay, and so yeah, guys, we've done the seed bombing now. We've tried out some more features here in the Stellaris plantoid run. This has been a wonderful 3.9 open beta, in my opinion. Got to try out and experiment with some things very early on, and so just want to say thanks to the Stellaris and Paradox Interactive teams for that. And yeah, we're gonna wrap this thing up here. But guys, tomorrow, tune in. We will be streaming some Montu Plays Stellaris timeline. I'm going to be featuring in it. Love to see you guys there. Until then, Alpha out. See you guys later and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Initiating